Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Welcome wherever you are. Yes, indeed. I hope that it is a lovely day where you are. Lovely start to the day, or indeed it has been a lovely day, and I hope that you have a good evening if it is later in the day where you are. Thank you so much for being here on Story Time. Another story awaits. Another story is here for us today, coming to you from right here in Oakland. Thank you so much for joining in, and please let us know where you are and how you're doing today. Thank you for being here. We bring back another one. This one also hasn't been back to Story Time since February of 2021. And this one is called The Other Dog, and it is written by award winner Madeleine and illustrations by Devenier. So good morning to you and welcome. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for being here, and a big thank you, of course, to Chronicle Books as always for allowing us to share so many amazing books here on Story Time. Thank you so much for being here. Find it at your local library. Find it where you find books. The Other Dog coming up very, very shortly. Thank you so much for joining in today. How are you? How are you doing? And let us see, of course, who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy our story for today. Good morning to you all. Thank you so much for being here. Sarah and Nathan in Blue Sky, Illinois. Thank you so much for joining in today. I love it. I'm glad that you're here with us on Story Time. Thank you indeed for being here. Yes, Chicago, Illinois today. Blue skies out in Illinois. Thank you for being here. Amanda West, thank you as always for joining us on Story Time. Good morning to you, Clara and Erin. It's a lovely morning in Massachusetts, mild and sunny. Well, thank you so much for joining in and for sharing. And I hope that you're feeling a bit better too today. Clara, thank you so much for joining in. I'm glad that you're here today on Story Time. Please sending you more of healing love and healing thoughts. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Welcome. We'll be getting started with our story very, very shortly. So please get comfortable, get cozy, and get ready for our story. And today we are reading this one, and it is called The Other Dog. Yes, be ready for a little laugh here and there. I love this one so much. Thank you for being here on Story Time and welcome. Thank you. Out here in Oakland, right now a little bit gray, a little bit cloudy. I haven't looked at the weather to see what it's going to be the rest of the day, but for now a little bit cloudy, a little bit gray, but seems good out there. I haven't actually stepped out today, but just looking at it, looks good. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and I'm glad that we are here together for another story. Thank you indeed for being here. Get ready, get comfortable, and join me on the other side of this short break for our story. But before before then, too, a big good morning to you, Soraya. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Good to see you here on Storytime Live. I love it. Thank you so much for joining in from right here in Auckland. And of course, Sharon Lungo, good morning to you as well. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. For now, join me on the other side of this very short break. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you all.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda with Amanda Weltman Photography. I'm a photographer and printmaker based in the Pacific Northwest, and I believe that your face deserves wall space. Enjoy today's story time with my favorite storyteller, Mr. LaMotta.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Indeed, thank you. And yes, all your beautiful faces out there deserve war space. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Welcome back. The Other Dog. This one coming to you from Madeleine Lengo, and of course, illustrations by Kristen Devenier. And we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Let me see if I can just scooch in a little bit. There we go. And yeah, this is our book for today. Are you ready? All right. I hope you have all you need to enjoy this book even more. Look at that. Who's that? Let's find out who that is. The Other Dog. Written by Madeleine Ngo, and illustrations by Kristen Devenier, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And I'll try and come back to this. It talks a little bit about getting stories published, and we'll come back to that one. But let's just read the dedication here. It says, for my great-grandsons, Constantis, John Vakis, and Cooper Hedemith Roy, who bring light to all the dark corners. And, you know, I was looking at that and thinking, it's like, all of you out there, all you amazing people, bring that light to all the dark corners, and thank you for your joy. First of all, what's happening? Well, first of all, I think you should know that I am the one who wrote this book. After all, contrary to opinion, the author of a book is very important. Please believe me, without the author, a book would never get written. So I, Touche Lengo Franklin, love that name. So I, Touche Lengo Franklin, wrote this book with the assistance of that inferior canine, Joe. This summer, what happened? It was a beautiful summer, was it? This summer, my mistress went away for several days, and when she came back, she brought with her another dog. Oh my. If you ask me, this was a great waste of money. Dogs are expensive to feed and clothe, and one dog is enough for any family. I failed to see why I did not satisfy all requirements. Yes, indeed. This summer, my mistress went away and came back. When she came back, she brought with her another dog. If you ask me, this was a great waste of money. Dogs are expensive to feed and clothe, and one dog is enough for any family. I fail to understand why I did not satisfy all requirements. Seems like somebody is happy. I have beauty, wit, and charm. I have been on the stage. I am very talented. And until this other dog was brought into our home without warning, my master and mistress seemed perfectly happy with me. Yes, until this other dog was brought into the home without warning, for that matter. My master and mistress seemed perfectly happy with me. Oh, touche. I am very good about sitting on laps. In fact, I love sitting on laps. I know of no other dog who could sit on a lap for as long as, with as much patience as I can. So why another dog? I ask. Yes, one dog is plenty. So why another dog? I am very good about sitting on laps. In fact, I love sitting on laps. I know of no other dog who could sit on a lap for as long as, with as much patience as I can. Oh my. So why another dog indeed? I dance, so daintily. When it is time to eat, my master and mistress love to look at me. So, why another dog, I ask? Why? Why another dog? I afford my master endless pleasure in his off hours when he bathes and clips me. I can wear my ears long or short. I sit still for hours while he snips off hair here and there. No other dog would be so good and patient. I am tremendously useful in such household tasks as bringing home the groceries. And I always tell my master and mistress when the telephone or the doorbell rings. No one could be more efficient, more energetic, more conscientious, or louder about this than I am. So I ask the question again. So why another dog? Why another dog? I ask. But what's done is done. The dog was brought home, and I had to learn to make the best of it. What's done is done. The dog was brought home, and I had to learn to be able to make the best of it all. Oh, yes. Oh, when life gives you lemons, right? Nevertheless, from the start, I noticed a great many mysterious and horrifying things. For instance, when I am taken out to get some fresh air, I always have to walk, even when it rains. The Joe is taken out in a carriage, and when it rains, she doesn't have to go out at all. Wow, what double standards. Yes, this Joe is taken out in a carriage. And when it rains, she doesn't have to go out at all. While I walk, rain or shine. Oh my. Touche, I hear your complaint. Oh my goodness. And another thing. Yeah, there's more. My master and mistress keep putting on and taking off white pieces of cloth around Joe's bottom. Code for some obscure reason, diapers. At first, I did not understand the significance of this. But when I did, I was deeply shocked. When I have anything of that sort to do, I go out into the street. White clothes or not, I would never do it in the house. Oh my. Yes, indeed. But when I did, I was deeply shocked. When I have anything of that sort to do, I go out into the street. White cloths or no, I would never do it in the house. No. Oh my. Yes. At least one thing remained clear. Of the two dogs, I was the most important. Oh, yes. You see, each night we would start out in our separate beds. This dog called Joe and I. Now her bed may be a little more fancy and frou, but mine is more practical. In the morning, she would still be in her bed, but I would not be in my bed. Well, if that doesn't show you who's who around here, I don't know what would. Yes, indeed. This Joe coming in and turning the place all over. In the morning, she would still be in her bed, but I would not be in my bed. Well, if that doesn't show you who's who around here, I don't know what would. Oh my. Another thing, this jaw dog gets fed several times a day. I only get fed once. Of course, there may be a reason for this. What do you think that reason is? You see, I have frequently been told that my tail is like a little chrysanthemum. Joe thing hasn't any tail at all. Of course, I am aware of that because of the fashion, or because of the dictates of fashion. Some dogs have their tails clipped, but there is always something left. Joe has no tail, none at all. Perhaps they think that if they feed her, she may grow a beautiful chrysanthemum like tail like mine. Oh, maybe. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, I love it. Chrysanthemum tail. How would you do your pet tail? And by the way, our Joe, as well as having no tail, has practically no hair. Oh my goodness. Certainly not enough to brush. So when people come to call, we have to put loads on her. All I need is a good hair brushing. That's all. If summer comes, can fall be far behind? So said the poet. Came autumn, and Joe girl and I almost the same size. She has a little more hair, but not much. I am afraid she is just of an inferior breed called baby. And there is nothing that can be done about it. Yes, if summer comes, can fall be far behind? So said the poet. Came autumn, and Jogo and I are almost the same size. She has a little more hair, but not much. And you know what I've come to conclude? I am afraid she is just of an inferior breed called baby. And there is nothing that can be done about it. Oh my goodness. When the jaw dog grew bigger and bigger every day and more rambunctious, my master and mistress got a doghouse for her. Somehow I have been well behaved enough never to need one. And now when company comes, I have to stay at the doghouse and watch over our Joe. Oh my. I guess I have become more use there than as the life of the party. Huh. It may be useful, but it's not nearly as much fun. But since we have Jaw Dog, someone has to take care of her, and I will do my part. Oh, I love it. Yes, it may not be the life of a party, but I will do my part to take care of Jaw Dog. I must admit, though, that in our few conversations, she's been most interested in everything I've had to say. Everything. Which is, I think, a definitely encouraging sign of intelligence. Yes. Oh, there's hope for Jaw Dog after all. Therefore, I must admit that in spite of myself, in spite of the Jaw Girl, in spite of everything, I am getting very fond of our other dog. So somehow or other, I have come to the surprising, amazing, astonishing, astounding conclusion. And what is that? Yes, somehow I have come to the unpredictable, surprising, amazing, astonishing, astounding conclusion. What could that be? In every home, there should be at least 2 dogs. So, now, goodbye and lots of love. Touche. Well, thank you, Touche. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. That is the end of our story for today. Oh, love it. Thank you so much for joining in. Join me on the other side of this very short break. We'll be right back. Thank you for being here with us on Story Time.
Hola, my name is Shamile Sayed Mendez, and I am the author of Where Are You From, Furia, and many other books for young readers. You're watching Story Time with Mr. Limara.
Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. What a lovely book indeed. So funny. Every time makes me laugh. I love it. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I am glad that you are here with us for The Other Dog. Yes. And we found out about this other dog of an inferior breed called Baby. Thank you so much. But there is hope. There is hope. Touche tells us there that definitely he saw signs of intelligence in that breed as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And how about that surprising, astonishing, yes, astounding conclusion that you know what? In every home, there should be at least 2 dogs. Even though one is of an inferior quality. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Classic there for sure. That one coming to you from Madeleine and of course Kristen Devenier and Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And of course coming to you here on Storytime after a long time. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. I cannot stop laughing. I hope you get a chance to get this book, or indeed join us for the 11 o'clock reading as well. Join in, enjoy the fun. Yes, go back to the book. Why not? Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Absolutely love it. Good morning to you, Marietta. How are you doing today? Say, this is adorable. Love the dog's perspective. Our dog Indy was very confused when Henry came home with us. She quickly realized Henry was a gold mine of snacks and cuddles. They are the bestest buddies. I love it. Thank you so much for giving that perspective. Yes, that's it. Sounds very much like Touche's situation here. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely love it. And please remember to join us again tomorrow for more story time. Well, Irene, thank you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Good to see you here live on Story Time, sending you hugs and love. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad that you were able to join us. But you know what? We're back again tomorrow for more Story Time. It is Thursday and it's someone's favorite day. Yes, join in and find out why Thursdays Papa's favorite day. This one coming to you from John Woon. Join in and enjoy this one tomorrow. And this one will be coming to you from Candlewick Press. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. I hope you enjoyed our story for today. I hope that you have a lovely day wherever you are. And of course, we know you're right here in Oakland, Sharon Lungo, and of course, Soraya. We wish you a beautiful, beautiful day indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. I think the book says it all in here. Absolutely. Wishing us all a lovely, lovely day. I thought I would get back to the author's note and the introduction, but I think we'll have to do that another time because of time right now, time limitations. But for now, goodbye and lots of love. Touche. But yes, Storytime is saying for now, lots of love and have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for joining in. Tara and of course Clara and Erin, thank you so much for joining us on Storytime from out in mild and sunny Massachusetts today. Thank you for being here with us. Absolutely appreciate you. Sarah and Nathan in Blue Sky, Illinois, thank you so much for being here with us. And of course, Amanda West, thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Always a pleasure to be here with you. Always a pleasure to share amazing books with you. Please, if you come across any books that you think will be good for Storytime, send them our way. Send them my way, and we'll definitely work to bring them here to Storytime. Thank you to everybody that joined in today. I hope that you have a lovely day indeed. Thank you for being here with us. Yes, this has been Storytime for today. Happy Wednesday, wherever you are. Yes, indeed. Much love from me. Hugs, hugs, hugs from me. And oh wow, Touche says wants to say goodbye to. And Touche, this one, the other dog, coming to you from Madeleine and Kristen Devenier. Thank you for joining in Storytime. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the laughs. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing a big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing